The story begins in a men's prison, where the daily routine is in full motion. Inmates are working out in the yard, while guards keep a close watch. Then, an alarm blares through the speakers, and all prisoners are ordered back to their cells. Among the guards is Sam, a man who's still fairly new to the job. One inmate corners him and threatens to expose something dark from Sam's past unless he agrees to smuggle in banned items. Sam, caught between fear and duty, tries to resist, but when the threat becomes physical, Sam defends himself and ends up getting injured, cut across the face in the struggle. Later, while getting medical attention, he downplays the situation. To his fellow officers, Sam says the inmate had been difficult for some time, claiming the altercation was just a result of trying to enforce the rules. But there's more to the story than he lets on. For his safety, the prison officials decide to reassign Sam to a different post. He's moved to the observation tower to keep him separated from direct contact with inmates. One day, from up high, Sam spots something suspicious happening in the yard. A fight breaks out, and he sounds the emergency alarm. Guards rush in, armed with tear gas and weapons, trying to calm the chaos below. Even after the violence is controlled, the leadership isn't satisfied. They hold a meeting to talk about what went wrong. The warden is furious. He believes Sam's presence in the tower made matters worse. Though some of the staff speak up for Sam, arguing he's being treated unfairly, the decision is made. Sam is being transferred out of the men's facility. The only available post? A nearby women's prison. When Sam arrives at the new facility, he tries to keep to himself. The atmosphere is different, but no less tense. As he moves through the corridors, some of the women inmates throw glances, and one of the inmates, Cherry, seems particularly interested in him. The head of the education program, Ms. Mariam, notices the interaction and confronts Sam about his transfer. He explains it was for his own protection. Mariam warns him not to underestimate the women. During class, Cherry watches Sam closely, even using a mirror to glance at him without turning around. Later, in the break room, the guards share warnings. They tell Sam not to get comfortable. This place may seem quieter, but the danger is still real, just different. The women may not attack with fists, but their games can be just as damaging. That night, as cells are being locked down, Sam does his rounds. He stops at Cherry's door. She's calm, polite, even sweet. The next day, something odd happens. Another inmate pushes Cherry into Sam. She touches him and whispers something, warning that any slip-up could cost him more than just his job. Later that night, Sam begins his usual routine. He tells the inmates to turn out their lights and checks each cell. When he reaches Cherry's cell, something happens that shakes him deeply. What follows begins a dangerous spiral that no one sees coming. The next morning, Cherry starts acting unwell. Sam, concerned, arranges for her to be taken to the infirmary. But on the way, she leads him to a blind spot, an area not covered by cameras. What happens there changes everything. Soon after, the prison is in crisis. Rumors spread, accusations are made, people start drawing conclusions before facts are gathered. Sam's inexperience and vulnerability may have made him an easy target, but the truth remains murky. As the investigation begins, tensions rise among the prison staff. Some believe in Sam's innocence, others aren't so sure. A senior officer brings in Mariam to help get to the bottom of things. She's known for her ability to see through lies, and this time she's asked to rely not on force or intimidation, but something harder to come by in prison: compassion. The final question isn't just about what happened between two people. It's about trust, power, and the silent rules of a world most never see. Sam came to the prison to do a job. What he didn't expect was to lose himself in the process.